the broadcast.
So number 3.
Right.
Is that P hat or P?
P.
Okay.
So P, oh, okay, where is it? She defines both of those. P hat tells us the sample proportion, and P tells us the population proportion.
Okay. And what did you guys get for number 4? I got true.
One
Yes.
second. Let me go down.
I'm trying to open up the quiz right now.
Yes, that one's true.
Okay. And then 5.
I got true.
Is true.
Yeah, that's what I got. So for 6, I got 0.75.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep.
correct.
Okay. It's like, okay, because I know, but then it's where 7 is where I had the problem, because I'm trying to do I know the margin of error and stuff, but I'm like, what is P in this? Is P 60 or is P 45?
Okay,
And I got messed up on that too.
no, P would not be 45. So is it P or is it P hat that we're looking for?
Well, the margin of error calculation uses P, not P hat.
But we're looking for the confidence interval. Hold on, I don't have the question pulled up.
Determine the margin of error for this 95% confidence interval.
So that, according to what I wrote down this morning, that's P hat.
Okay. So this is where why can't they name it something else? It's like that Z star thing.
I know.
Why can't they just name it W? Why does it have to be
Right?
Z star? Because then
Yeah.
you confuse.
Yes.
Because that's why I missed some stuff on my exam, because I kept getting those confused. And my tutor gave me completely wrong information.
Oh no.
Oh,
He told me
that should be taken into account.
he told me that the 99% confidence level, because I had as 2.576, he goes, that's wrong. It's 2.58 because you should have rounded it.
No.
I know.
No. Okay.
So then what equation do we use to get the margin of error?
So I think it is the P hat minus the Z star, and then times the square root of P hat. Here, let me just hold this up and see if you can see it.
But like, where is that? Yeah, P hat minus. Okay, so yes, confidence interval. Got it.
Yeah. So I calculated mine incorrect. So I got it wrong. But then I redid my calculations and I got a different number. So I'm going to let you calculate it and let me know.
So when it's a margin of error with a confidence interval, you use P hat. When it's just a margin of error, you use P. Because there's 2 different calculations in both homeworks. There's a margin of error with just P, and then there's a confidence interval that uses P hat.
Okay, so if we back up, what we're doing, what for one proportion, what was lesson 16's title?
Sorry, I could.
No, it's okay.
So all these are P hat.
See, that's the other reason I'm getting confused. I can't answer your question.
And N in this is 60, right?
Yes.
Let me.
Okay, so because P let me see if this is right. Are we doing the confidence interval for the sample pop proportion? And that's why we're using p hat. And when we're doing it for the population proportion, which is what we did in lesson 16, then we use p.
So say that again.
I think that I might be completely wrong, that when we're doing the confidence interval for a sample proportion, we use p hat because that's what p hat is. But when we're doing it for the population proportion, we use just p.
So I got 0.008.
Oh, and I got 1.09567.
Because
Did you do 0.75, the square, like 1.96, and then the square root of
square root.
0.75?
I always forget the square root part. Sorry, that's my bad.
Yeah.
I always forget that square root part. Let me go back to that. It's a 95%.
Mm-hmm.
I got 0.109.
Yep. But are we going to round it? Because there's a 5, so it'll be 0.110.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, because it says to round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 110.
Yeah.
0.110.
Right. 0.1. Okay. And then 8 and 9 I got wrong as well.
So then we have to do
Plus the 0.75 and then minus 0.75.
yeah.
I did all my calculations wrong, so I got all of them wrong.
0.110.
Get one off.
It only
The
wants
rest
the
of
lower
them.
bound, so minus.
No, it wants the upper bound next.
Oh. So is it 0.75 minus 1?
See, that's what I was confused. Because that's the way it shows, but when you do that, then you get a negative number. Well, sometimes my numbers are off.
I got 0.64.
Yeah, 0.640. And then the upper bound should be 0.860 or 0.859, but then you round it.
And I need to rework those.
Okay. And then question 10, if you increase the sample size, the width of the confidence interval will decrease.
Yep.
No, oh, right, it decreases. Sorry. I was looking at my other note.
And then
It decreases.
11, I got 20.
Yeah, that took me forever to
Oh,
figure
I
out.
figured out a really easy way.
Oh, great. Well, sure.
So you do point. Let me go back to my calculator, make sure I say this right. So you would do so you would do 10 divided by 0.50.
For that one?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 20.
Yep.
And then the other one is 10 divided by 0.10, which is 100.
Yep. Which is
So you just take that 10 and you divide it by 10 over and then whatever that P is. And it will give you the N. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. That just took me forever to wrap my brain around it, but now I got it.
Yeah.
I think I I think I got 13 is,
True.
yeah, that's what I got. And then,
What was 12?
sorry, 12
12.
is 100.
100.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
14,
I
I
got
got
that one wrong. Okay.
14, I got 0.475.
Yep.
Okay. So then that's where I was. Find the test statistic. I'm like,
Okay,
find
did
the value. I'm like, what?
did you do the open the Excel document that she has?
The what?
The Excel spreadsheet? Did you look at that?
The Excel?
Yeah, you need to watch her video and you need to open that because then you don't have to compute anything. It does it all for you.
Okay, because I have not been able to get on her videos yet because I was up to 11 with her review that I kept getting kicked out of.
Oh.
And then
Oh,
I was catching up on all my homework for my other 4 classes this morning. Like, so I've not watched her videos yet. I was going to watch her videos after this. So let me go to her math. Let's see.
So I have the answer. I got that one correct.
Where can you download that Excel file?
Oh.
in the reading
Wait, oh, did you do it, Linda?
is one place.
Oh, it's in the reading?
Yeah,
It's in the individual preparation?
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
I didn't see that.
And that will walk you through how to do it too. It was pretty helpful.
Why did I not see that? Is it in the prep? Is like there a link in the preparation assignment or?
I think so, right, Linda?
within the body where it talks about it, it is where I clicked on it.
In the textbook,
It-
or in the individual.
Online text. The
So in the
e-text?
textbook. Okay, and it has that Excel file?
Yeah.
I'm trying to open it for you so I can
I
see.
missed that.
I'm going there so I can look for it too.
Yeah.
Because the one I'm looking at has like pie charts and stuff on it.
Okay, so when I first opened it, I was like, well, but on the bottom, there should be different tabs. I don't even want to start next week's lesson because next week is for 2 instead of 1. So I opened the wrong spreadsheet, but on the bottom there should be a tab that says 1.
It says 1.
1. Oh, I forget what it's called. Let me see what it says.
Because I'm in lesson 17, inference for 1 proportion.
On the title should say 1 sample z-test for a proportion. And then there on the bottom tabs in Excel, you should have 2 proportions, chi-square, and inversion.
Where do I find the file? I'm trying to using Excel to perform these calculations. Okay.
Go to data files.
I'm looking in the text so I can tell you where it's at.
Oh, go to data files. So it's not right on the.
Hold on, maybe. Wait, let me go back. Because that's probably going to be harder to go through. So if you go to lesson 17.
It's just in the
Scroll.
2.3.
Oh, it's all the way up there.
Did you find it?
Is it the
Kelsey?
Oh, yeah.
categorical data analysis?
The top one.
Yep.
I don't know why it
The
has
one-
an SPSS one.
I know. The one that says XLS.
And then it's
And that
unit
one we'll use throughout the rest of the year, I guess, because that you keep going back to that same one. So I downloaded it so that I would have it.
So do I download quantitative descriptive, quantitative inference, or categorical data?
Categorical, because we're in categorical now.
Okay. I don't know. I totally missed that.
And then if
So-
you click on the show instructions, it walks you through it as well in the lesson. Right underneath.
I wish
that
that
link.
we would meet like once a week as a class to,
Oh, huge. That would help. Yeah.
I mean, they are so unhelpful with math classes online.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
They just act like, oh, well, you should get it.
And the way they go through it so fast, they assume we know and are very proficient in most of it, and so they just kind of skip over that. And then this week didn't have the homework or the answers, the videos for the answers
No, I missed that so
not
much.
this week, this lesson.
Well, and I emailed her and she's like, well, and I said, I'm doing A, B, C, D, E. And she's like, well, I don't think you're taking enough time on the homework quizzes. I'm like, I'm taking like
That's not going to make a bit of difference. And I don't think that makes any difference.
It's so ridiculous.
Because if you
I
don't
need
get
to,
the
like-
concept, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's so interesting is my son's taking Math 108 and he like, when I took Math 108 online, like our professor gave us this Excel spreadsheet where we could calculate percentages and stuff. And for interest, everything, and he's never even heard of that or seen it in his class.
I didn't have that when I did 108 last semester.
So I'm sending him mine because I'm like, you can have it.
Yeah.
So
So are we on 14?
yeah, we're on 14.
It gives us the data for a hypothesis.
Well, P hat is 0.475 for 14.
Right.
Mhm.
And it's the test statistic that I was.
It's finding the z-score.
So, yeah.
Because our test
So it's
statistic is
38
Z star.
and 80. 38, 80. Confidence level, our null hypothesis is 0.6. Oh, it's already in there. Is it greater than?
Less
Okay.
than.
It's less than?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been another one. I have the same numbers in here. Yeah. So when you put all your inputs in, then you get a z-score of, or test statistic of, or z-score of negative 2.282.
Right.
And then your p-value is the next question, which is 16, which is 0.011.
So what was 14? I mean 15?
Negative 2.282. That z on the one proportion z-test, that's our test statistic.
I'm gonna have to watch the video on how to fill this out because I do not.
So your input, your x over your n is how you get your p-hat. Remember how you,
It's like slopes, t-stats, p-values, like x1, x2.
no, go to one proportion.
Oh, they're different books at the bottom. Sample size, height test.
It should say one sample z-test for a proportion in the top.
Is this in the Excel?
Yeah.
Does yours have like simple regression on the bottom?
No.
Like my books are categorical, like interest estimate, interval estimate, sample size. I wonder if I opened up the wrong one.
Maybe. Does yours have the first sample, second sample on there?
No.
Oh, maybe you opened the wrong one. Unless it's the chi. Square.
This class is driving me crazy.
What other one would you have opened though? That's what I'm wondering, because there shouldn't.
categorical data analysis underscore hat, right?
No.
XLS.
Yeah, XLSX.
Uh-huh. So when you're in there, when you're in the lesson 17, where if you
I'm
push
on
the button-
help Excel tools.
Okay.
You
Which is
want to get out of that and just click on the link in the lesson and it takes you right to the page.
But you know what? It takes
You don't have to
you
click on
okay.
anything else.
So you know how you have unit 1, quantitative descriptive statistics, XLSX? That's the one you want. No, you don't. You want the third one, right? Is that no? No, it's unit 1, right, Linda?
I'm on lesson 17.
I know, but when she clicks on that, it brings through this help Excel tools.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see something.
Mine takes me right to the page we do the work on.
Oh, see
If I
mine?
click on that link,
No, let me go back and see something. Quantitative, categorical data analysis. Okay, so let me do this one more time. So when you click on that. Okay, so Kelsey, you want to do the unit 3 file, categorical data analysis underscore hat.
Yeah, and that's what I did.
Okay, I'm just doing it again, just so I can,
that link doesn't take you right to the page.
no, it doesn't.
No, it opens up in Excel.
Opens it up, it's gonna open,
Okay,
mine
now,
opens
you know what? Now
Oh.
it opened it up correctly. Before it
Oh,
gave
okay,
me something really strange, so I'm gonna actually
okay.
remove
Good.
that one from my list. So, okay, so now I'm in the right one. One sample z-test
Yep.
for proportion.
So the input
Then that
on the
takes you right
left,
to the page.
so the input on the left, do you understand that? The X
Yeah,
and the N?
the X
Okay.
is the X is 38, the N is gonna be 80.
Yep,
Okay,
and then once you put all that in, it just does it all for you.
It's weird that SPSS can't do it.
I wonder if it can, but I wonder if it's more complicated, so that's why we're using Excel.
so what did y'all get for the T?
That's gonna be your Z on your one proportion Z test?
Negative 4.392?
No. Negative 2.282?
Right.
I'm on one sample. Should I be on two?
No, you should be on 1.
No.
What's your null hypothesis set at?
It needs to be a 0.6, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then the type of test is less than.
There we go.
Is a
All right, got it. So p-value is 0.011.
Yep.
You guys are the best.
I don't know.
We act like we know what we're doing here, and then when it's like, then I feel like I
Then on the
forget.
test were like
Well, in the
crazy.
last couple weeks, I totally felt confident in what I was doing. I was doing really well, and then I took that dumb quiz.
Yeah.
She needs to curve.
So 17, what is the test decision for this test? Because it's lower, the p-values, or the p-value is lower than the 0.05. We
Yep,
reject
so-
the null.
Yep.
Yep.
And number 18 is where trying to figure out these sentences. I usually get it wrong, but somehow this time I got it right.
So because we're rejecting the null, we have sufficient evidence to support the alternative, which means that the water quality has decreased. Now, why? Let me see.
I'm going to submit. 100%.
Yay!
Good job.
I wonder if we'll be able to use that one sample Z test for proportion on the exams.
Yes, she said we would.
The Excel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he indicated in the, because I watched the video as well of the textbook, and would be using it the rest, for other lessons and for the tests, the exams.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So-
I watched the videos last couple weeks, so I thought I was doing well because I was doing well in the group quizzes and still wasn't doing well in the homework quizzes. But when I went back over them, I felt like I understood. And I'm like, well, maybe I just need to go back and read the book. And so that's what I was doing this morning, is reading all that. And somehow I missed that file. I thought it was just another file, like,
To do a test on.
yeah.
Well, she keeps telling us not to do Excel. So that would throw
Right.
you off too. So the other thing we need to kind of go over real quick is the design the study for the project.
Yes.
And I meant to get online for that, and I didn't.
Okay, so I clarified, I don't know if you saw the email, the one question. Yeah, so I'll type that up and fix that. But if you want to look over it, I just threw our names in here, there, and everywhere.
Okay.
I think it was the response variable. That's the one I had a question on.
Oh,
Let me go to my, I'm going to,
And assuming we're using systematic sampling. I don't know. That was another one I wasn't quite sure about.
oh, and I think she answered that.
Did she?
I think, let me look. Let's see, I think. Oh no, that was the experimental unit that she answered, maybe.
Yeah, so we can ask her which sampling method. So, okay, so I think I'm a little confused too. Are we choosing 30 days for 5 years? So just random 30 days in June for the last 5 years? So we could do like 15 days in 2005 and 15 days, like, are we, are we just doing 30 days total from the last 5 years?
yeah,
Okay,
I think so.
okay.
Do we need to each get the temperatures for the same dates?
No, because you're doing your city and I'm doing my city.
And I'm doing
Okay.
mine. So,
I think it's just random, 30 days.
and so when do we want to have all those ready for the data?
I don't know when the next deadline is. Well, you're gonna compile all of that?
Yeah.
So when do you want it?
The next deadline is 2 weeks from now, week 11.
We want to say by Wednesday, so we can kind of go over next Wednesday, so we can kind of go over it on Thursday.
Yeah, so we'll just give you a
Okay.
list, basically.
Yeah, just your
Okay.
city, the dates, and the temperature.
Okay.
And I guess the year. Does it matter the year?
I don't know, we could put it in there.
I don't think it matters really.
And
So
we're going
just-
back 10 years
I
5.
thought you're 5.
or 5? Okay.
And then just go over this and make sure there's nothing that we need to change. What is your last name, Kelsey?
Oh, just put it as Haddo, Haddow.
Okay, and Linda, I just.
Sent them all my marriage stuff and they refused to change it for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I've been married 14 years.
And then I just filled our names in for all the different steps. So if anyone wants to change it, just go in
Okay.
and change your name. I don't really care. And then it's due, is this due tomorrow or is this due on Saturday night?
I can tell you, it is
I want to say,
due. I'll tell you.
I think it's Saturday night.
Saturday, okay.
Let's see, group collaboration. Yeah, it's.
So your lesson 16.
That's not it. Where do we turn it in? Design the study directions. Let's see.
Yeah, it's due the 18th, so at 1 a.m. So Saturday night.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'll
Mine
submit
mine
it.
says June 17th by 11 p.m.
Did you go to
That's Saturday night.
That's Saturday night.
I left all my time zones on my time zone, so I would know. But that's fine. I'll submit it tomorrow night as long as everyone can look at it tonight. I'll just send you all text just to make sure that you don't have anything to change, and then
Okay.
we'll do that. I'll work on it probably tomorrow. I don't know when, tomorrow afternoon sometime.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Alrighty.
All right. Have a great day, guys.
Have a fun trip, Jennifer.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Good luck on the homework quiz.